look at that. Just like that. It's like we didn't go anywhere. We're back. We're back. We're back. More Final Fantasy 16. I've done some side quests. I said I was gonna, and I did. So that's where we're at. I did a bunch of side quests, but we still have the same main mission, which is to head out of here and go places. I think we're gonna go destroy a mother crystal. I think that's where we left off. Figure out how all that's gonna go down. So, I will say this, so one thing worth noting, side quests have been your kind of typical Final Fantasy fare side quest. Sometimes it's a fetch quest, sometimes it's a go kill some stuff thing. I think probably the thing that is the most interesting about the side quests so far is that one of the side quests did reveal that Cid has a daughter, which is, I feel like, an important lore bit of business, but it's relegated to a side quest. So anyway, I learned that in a side quest. We're going to keep going with this. I don't know if that's going to play into the story or not. But other than that, it's mostly just, you know, world building and stuff like that. But I did think that was interesting, Cid having a daughter. Here we are in Lost Wing. Where we gotta go? Maybe we should travel here. This seems closer. The Dragon's Eyrie. This is where we fought all those, like, mini Garudas. Right? Pick up items. Oh! Wolves. Alright, wolves dealt with. No big deal. What are items about? I do remember seeing while I was running around, there was a spot where I could see, like, a treasure chest, but I couldn't get to it. Might be worth exploring a little. Oh, raptors. Just yelling at each other. Cut it out. I don't know, I almost feel bad fighting them. They didn't really put up much of a fight or anything. They just sort of yelled. Allura for real, thank you so much for the sub. Moogle indeed. 70 months, my goodness, Allura. This has got to be a record. I don't know if I've been a fan of my content that long. Oop, he got me. Now, there does seem to be an actual dragon. Smallish dragon down here. There you go, yank him down. fast that up. It's fine. Still a lot of damage. I can do it too. No big deal. You just fight him. I still haven't really kept a keen eye on how fast the limit gauge fills up. To like really try and judge how fast I should be doing that sort of stuff. Like, I'm kind of a notorious hoarder when it comes to abilities. Like, watching other people play this game has actually really shown me that, because it's been a lot of... I've seen a lot of people, like, killing things way faster than me, simply because they're a little more willing to use their specials. I tend to hoard them a bit, which I really shouldn't. I think this might have been the treasure chest. I think I found it. Yeah, magic dash. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we hunted that down. See if this Chocobo needs anything. Hey, what's up, Chocobo?
Didn't that tower used to be taller?
I reckon they'll be in need of a good mason.
Smarvy, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, materials. Nope. I locked onto the spider. It didn't start the fight, but... There we go. Just take them all down. Just ran a Helltide with a core fan? That's awesome. How did that come up? Oh, I didn't quite get there. When does the exclusivity end? I mean, if the word is to be believed, they are working on it. Oh, clan member. Okay. The word is that they are working on it. The word is that they did not have the staff to ensure a good day and date PC release. And so instead they focused on PS5 with an eye for transitioning to the PC after the game was released, which is where we are at now. You know, you never really know if that's true, but that's the word, so, but nothing has officially even been announced, so it's kind of the worst kept secret in the world right now. Rallisaur, thank you so much for the sub. Have fun with 16. Just started my run and have to duck out because spoilers. That makes perfect sense. It's like I told Scott, I said I would imagine that this game is going to not do great numbers on streaming live viewers, but I would bet that VODs and YouTube views are higher than normal. Because I suspect the flow of this is going to be, well, I don't want to watch because I don't want to be spoiled, so I'm not going to be there live. But once I've played through what you've played through, now I want to see what you thought of it. So now I'm going to go check it out. That's exactly what you're doing, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things, like, if I was better at being entertaining than just wanting to play a game and, you know, kind of share the experience and all of that, what I would probably be inclined to do is play very slowly. Like, Kyle and Garrett are actually doing it really smart. Not surprising, Kyle and Garrett pretty good at planning these things. But because they're doing it all on stream and they're doing it at set times when their stream goes, they give people a really good opportunity to get ahead of them. And I think more people will be inclined to watch those. Stuck with a PS4, so I'm living vicariously. I mean, that's the other problem is, you know, not everybody has a PS5. I feel like this is the longest into a console generation that I can remember, where it's seeming like... Because we're how many years into PS5 now? Like, are we like 4? Is it not that far? Is it not as many as I think? When did the PS5 come out? COVID makes it really weird. It makes it seem like longer and shorter in some ways as well. It has a real strange impact on that. Was it the beginning of COVID? So 2020? Anyway, my point is this. I feel like this many years into the PS4 era, the Xbox 360 era, it was weird if people didn't have the console. Like, that was the exception. Like, you would hear... Like, the Xbox 360 era, I feel like 3 years in, if somebody was like, oh, I don't have an Xbox 360, you were like, oh, really? Like, it was weird. And I feel like we're still with these consoles at a spot where it feels almost more common for people to not have the console. And I don't know if that's a testament to a smaller step up in, like, console power, where it seems like it's not, you know, absolutely necessary yet. If it was cost. I'm not 100% sure what did it, but it feels like people have felt less mandatory about the need to do this upgrade.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel.
Oh, right, we're going to a brothel. Hell yeah. Why am I going around fighting monsters?
Dame has friends in the south.
What did you say was in these pies again?
Hold on, I want to find out what's in the pies.
Welcome, good... Bugger off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Okay, fine.
Oh, and a chine of roast ant.
Fresh fish, hauled from the Sea of Grace this very morning. Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a brand's touch.
Ales, meads,
Alright.
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
There's our fast travel business.
Fruit's not getting any fresher.
Hello,
And
merchant.
what can I do for you?
Oh, you'll sell to me. I see. Well, thank you. Ryer clamshell.
And a fine, fine day to you.
That the dame? Looking for the dame.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
What are we talking about here?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
What did Otto say? Because clearly you're
You can trust
invested
me,
in what
yes,
Otto
but-
said.
Why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital.
Oh yeah, the checkpoint.
I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested.
I
Unless...
don't like the way you said that.
Unless.
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Alright, Clive. Don't worry. I'm sure the favor is like finding a chocobo or
Are
something.
you gonna buy something or not?
Alright, what are we doing? What's the plan?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take.
Yeah, he is not... I've already figured out what we're doing. I think she's been pretty clear about it. He is not on the same page. He's like, play along. Don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Was 100% unnecessary. Hey, I decided to do this to create tension.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Is that the brothel?
Doesn't
going to the
seem like I
brothel?
have much of a choice.
No, you don't, Clive. You're gonna have to go to the brothel and just probably have to kill a few spiders or
Well
something.
then, I suppose you're...
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Alright, I mean, it looks kind of just like any other building, but, you know, you're excited. You're wearing more colorful clothes than most of the people I know, so that's fine. I'm dressed like a vampire. What are you gonna do? Can I go in this water? Nope, this water also forbidden. Clive's inability to
Thank
go
you
in
for seeing me
water,
through the
not
gates,
changing my mind
my
about
lady.
vampire.
I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And
Sweet.
hopefully enough to
I
keep
got
prying
another
eyes from
people
looking
aren't gonna
too
treat you
closely at
like
that
shit anymore,
handsome
Seal.
face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
Oh, we got some side quests too. We'll talk to the one that's right here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Yeah.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Clive's like, I'm not very good at
See what
locating
our chambermaid
people.
can tell us then.
Then he immediately pulls out some top-tier detective work, talking to 2 people in the
you're
immediate
being the
vicinity.
escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
What does that mean?
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
All right,
Man from the garrison.
go find him.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Go get him.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
Yes, that's me.
I
Hello.
cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the Dame's?
Yes.
Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
You did use the word
Know
reward.
exactly what I'd be assisting.
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the Dame among my acquaintances.
This guy is so happy.
I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Well, this guy is super suspicious,
Why
but,
not?
you know, why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Can we peek? Every jounce and jostle of this unexceptional leather sack is accompanied by an eerily melodic tinkling that is likely best ignored. Huh.
Did one of them get on this side of the gate?
Another one of them did.
This guy is like someone at the airport that wants you to carry a package onto the plane. Yeah, you're not wrong, but in this world, you know, like, authority in pretty much all its forms sucks. So, really, when anarchy reigns, you know, you can pretty much do whatever.
Heard
It's
the
fine.
bones fell favorably to the Vale.
Okay, let's pick up another side quest. Hello.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you.
No, I found you.
Can I trust you to be discreet?
No.
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, There are those within the upper echelons of Sambraquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve.
Okay, so we got one
For the
super
want of
sketchy
coin,
guy and one
simple fare
super
costs
nice
little
guy.
more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty.
Got a real devil and angel
Contemptible though it is,
situation
my
going.
countrymen would sooner
Like I
cut off
said,
their
we're gonna help
noses to spite
everybody,
their faces
you know?
than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Yep.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now.
Food!
What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed. Not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority.
Good.
Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Alright, well, there is a third side quest, so wonder where that falls on the morality play, but
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
yeah, I can't be discreet. Busy healing.
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
You all are too suspicious. That guy was good.
That's
like,
something
look what
at
he's
least.
doing. He's doing good stuff. He's fine. I mean, he does want a good word with the dame. He may be good by proxy of being horny, but, like, look. It is better to try to pretend to be good and accidentally do some good than to just straight up always be a dick and be evil. Let's go deliver these meals before we move the main story forward. Let's
That's the day done then.
With the right to
You
confiscate
there!
any
Fancy a drop of the spices from the faraway...
Well, that's a plum for the apple of your eye.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Here, have your drugs or whatever it is I'm peddling.
That isn't a burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Alright, so we got liquor.
I have no business with Branded.
They're all kind
Well,
of
I have
dicks.
business with
It's
you.
fine.
A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Man, I'd have a hard time not smacking these people around.
Those
Yeah.
cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Maybe the next one will be pleasant.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now.
Nope.
Shoot.
We're 3
I have
for
a delivery
3.
from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
Cigars,
Just as
perfume, and alcohol. That's what we're
Perfume,
bringing them.
Cigars and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then.
Okay, what are the odds he tries to kill me when I say I did his deed? Hello.
Ah, you have returned.
Yep.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Ah,
Just tell me in the
crystals.
first place.
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Alright, well, he didn't try to turn me in or attack me or anything. He just kind of, you know, he sells crystals. What are you going to do? This is what he does. Alright. We still have another bear we gotta deliver something to. Let's, where is they? There we go. Hello.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Give him the message. You're a dick. I got this message. It's from a secret admirer.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us needs to brush up on
Leon.
our swordcraft.
He wouldn't doubt our swordcraft if he'd seen us down the Vale last night.
Hello.
Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey,
All
you
right,
lost or
well,
something?
tell me if you
Sorry,
see any.
But the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be
Moon and
why he's
stars?
strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
Oh.
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
They want a duel.
How about it, Branded?
Yeah,
Care to
plant-
show us how you earned that brooch?
Yeah, plant the flag.
I'd rather not.
No, no, Clive, you
Only
would.
Chivalrous
You
souls
would.
that we are. Robin and I need to know the Dame's being...
You do want to show. Yep, nope, 100%. I'll do it for free. I don't even need the money. Do it for free.
Put your mind at ease.
Do it
Oh,
for free.
Just so you know, I won't be holding back.
Oh,
I
you won't be
suggest you
holding
don't
back?
either.
Alright, I won't
Take a
hold
moment
back
to get
then.
ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
I don't need any time. I'm ready. I am ready right now.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Yep. Yep.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
Let's be having it. Let's go.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
Okay.
Use all the dirty tricks you want,
Oh,
Brandon.
I did the wrong thing.
Alright. So you know one end of a blade from Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it?
Yep.
Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Yep.
How the bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start. That's enough.
You got potential. I'll give you that. I'll be damned.
Oh my god. They sucked. They weren't even any good. They weren't even a little good. I thought, well, maybe they'll make the soldiers real good.
Can I go now?
No.
Rieger's gas.
Both at the same
bastard
time.
Didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
They even know they didn't get any hits. No, you didn't hit me. You didn't hit me at all. I don't think you even got to swing.
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a branded. The sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
We're horny.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick.
Of course
seen him
it is.
around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
Well, I beat up 2 guards, but I'm still looking for a person.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
That's the day, done that.
Alright, let's go down here. Let's finish this other side quest. Hello.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle.
Gross.
He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
How do you know that? She hasn't even been down here.
Better be going.
Yeah, we're leaving. You're making me uncomfortable with all this giggling and talking about good people. I gotta go. Where are we going? This way. Alright, well, we successfully side quested. We beat up some guards. We're doing some Batman detective work. And now we're hitting the road again. The capital in this game sure looks cool. Excuse me. Let me get in your way, sir.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
I kind of want to go up and check out that tower. I wonder what's up there. Uh-oh, Morgans.
Stay down!
That's enough.
I'm just curious. I want to go check out that tower. I'm curious if it's like one of those things where it's like, does the game reward you for going and investigating that? Oh, we got a bird. Damn bird wants to fight. Ugh. I killed that bird by stepping on it. That seems harsh. I think we're gonna have to fight these vultures.
It's over.
Alright, let's see what's going on up at this tower.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Oh, we get to just come up here and fight Imperials? Great. Sounds awesome.
Wait. You're not one of us.
No. I'm not.
That's enough. Stay down.
Oh, that one got me a little bit. Ooh, got me.
That's enough.
That was so great. I love the fighting in this game. It just feels good. Demon Tamer Sash. Let's see where that ranks in the gear business. That's a big increase, actually. So see, that's cool. Alright, so you go up there, you see a thing, maybe it's worth checking out. There might be cool items to be had. Can we go in the tower? No. Special fight, get an item, get a gear upgrade. Good deal. I do wish the gear, at least in this stage so far, mattered a little bit more. It definitely doesn't feel like it matters much. Uh-oh.
Not this time.
Oh, I thought I dodged that. Apparently I did not. Take out the dragon that was hanging out down here. Easy enough. He's just a tiny dragon, so it's fine. Alright, any other cool things hidden around here before we move on? Any other weird creatures to fight? Places to explore. I like the chocobos. I really don't want to get in a fight with them. Don't mess with them chocobos.
Better already.
Oh, we got more side quest business.
You, Brandon, here now.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Hello. Hello,
You're
Benoit.
What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Alright.
Right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Alright, you like... This was your plan?
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried.
Yeah.
Something's not right here.
This doesn't make sense.
I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
What if I can help it? Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Stay down!
One wolf. Are you aware of the side ads that pop up periodically? No, I'm supposed to not have ads, but it doesn't surprise me that Twitch found a way to turn them back on.
You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk.
You're about to
Stop
be
looking at
attacked.
me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
A real Joffrey on our hands. Jesus.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame.
Hey, let's
Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Yeah, let's tell him that there's $100 laying on the ground over here. We found it after we killed the wolf, and we thought he would want to know. He seemed like the kind of person who would know who to give $100 to if it got lost. And then when he follows you out here, you go, surprise, there was no $100. You use his exact same trick on him.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Oh my gosh, we got a decision to make here. I don't want to get the dame in trouble. That seems like you know, she hasn't exactly been mean to me. What do you think, chat? Should we say that it's the dame, or should we say that that would be me? I feel like me would be scarier to this man. Yeah.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Cut his arm off to prove a
Shut
point.
your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
We're gonna let him go? I'm telling you, I found 100 gil on that ridge over there.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
There's more than 2 and we're not gonna lure him out here? You can just push him off the cliff.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest 2 murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
Holy shit.
You don't have to.
I really thought this game was gonna just let this happen.
Our paths may cross again. Till then.
He just disappears. Oh my gosh. The big bloody spot where they once stood.
You heard me. Shift your asses.
Where's the wolf? Did the wolf get away? I guess the wolf left. Oh my gosh. That was dark as hell. It was dark and it just kept getting darker.
Have you seen my Chloe?
Not
I
a dog,
left her
is
out of
it?
her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try.
Help the kid out, Clive. Don't let her turn into that other little boy.
White hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Man, I got a bad feeling this is gonna end up being a person.
There's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Oh. If you hit X too fast, you just jump at people and...
I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
Yeah, this is gonna be a person, isn't it?
The windmill.
This zone has
now.
not been
I
one
won't
for
have
having
idle branded
fun
underfoot.
times. I don't expect a whimsical go find the fun pet.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
I don't think they're napping, Clive. I don't think you've seen enough napping people.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair.
Yep.
It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
Your dad's a piece of shit. What can I tell you?
Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
I'm suddenly developing a conscience, and I don't know what to do with.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Well, it is too late, child.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stopped to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Go on, take it. Good riddance.
Guy's a real dick, but at least he didn't change his
Branded
prices.
until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A Branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach.
I haven't given the dog a
behest of the
biscuit.
dame.
I'll do it.
Perhaps you've
It's a
heard
good
of her.
idea.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant.
Oh, you suddenly got nice.
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything.
This guy's really got it bad.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Yeah, I'll tell her traveling trader is the best. Hey, dame. The traveling trader was really a go-to guy. Oh, right, we're gonna give the dog a biscuit. Here you go. Okay, he didn't get a biscuit, he got a pet.
Good boy.
He got double pets. Let's see if we give him a biscuit.
Get it, boy.
There it is. Alright, you got a biscuit. We got a trophy, too.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
It's over.
Look at that. I got so many of them in that rush. It's great.
Stay down.
Kicked him. Kicked his ass. Boy, this is...
Bodies. A man and a woman.
This has not been a real upper of an area of the game.
Well, the wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
I gotta say, the armor sound effects in this game are top tier. Like, the leather on Clive, the plate mail clinging on other characters, like, it's really, really good sound design.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Yeah, it's not a very happy story. Neither are any of the side stories that happened on the way to get here. It's generally not good.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Oh man, we are dangerously close to leveling up here. We got a meteorite for that.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
or two mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Intrigue. Alright, oh man, that chapel is way up on the hill. We're back. We're back with some Final Fantasy. Little break there. But we've returned. Dragon's Mercy. This game's pretty good. I would recommend it. Smarvy, welcome back. Friend just had his first baby today. Congratulations. It's a crazy journey. I am, like, quasi-monitoring. My baby seemed asleep. But I'm hearing some fussing. So, may have to have a sudden break here if things go really weird. But, I think he's just trying to get situated. I think we're just having a rough start. He's actually been doing really good on his sleep in general, so... we've been very lucky. We've had a baby that has been extraordinarily, in general, cooperative with sleep. You know, the exceptions happen, of course, but in general, he's been very, very good. So when we last left off, we were in this town of Moore, the shittiest place on the planet. Everybody here sucks. All the stories were sad. And now we're going to meet Sid and our not sister Jill at a chapel. And we have plans to destroy a mother crystal, I believe. So, up we go. Things are getting ominous. For a second. Just a second. We're not going in the main church entrance. We're going in the side. Here. Here we go. Oh. It's a big gate we gotta Aragorn through here.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Nice. What's the back door? The pleasure houses. Turns out the back door is in the pleasure houses. Who knew? What's the matter, Jill? You can be a bit prudish in the pleasure houses.
Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Well, it's not, but everybody's too busy doing other stuff to pay attention.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Well, you know, hey.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
Yep.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
All right, well, we've got our plan. It sounds shoddy, but it's the plan that we've got. Let's take a look at the map here. I don't see any side quest business. It seems like it's time to go to Drake's Head. In majestic silence has Drake's Head ever stood vigil over the Empire of Sambrek and its bejeweled capital. You have reached... oh boy. You've reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed. That's dark. Let's do it. What are we gonna do? Be afraid? Let's go.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Well, you know, we didn't have a lot of
secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as he claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans.
Hey, there's some good...
A plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you...
Yeah, write that down. Life's too short for perfect plans.
Clive, my
Very
boy,
true, Sid.
Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned.
Sid is a font of sexy
Destroy it, and
wisdom.
the whole thing should come tumbling down.
It's not valued enough.
And if
The
the
value
pieces
of
sitting in the
sexy
centre are
wisdom.
guarded, then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Trying to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
He's sneaking. Okay, Sid, I'm just gonna go down here and check for items. There was 800 gil down here. I don't need to explain my choices to you. All I'm gonna say is that my choices were justified.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
Single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
They're not from the garrison. I swear this passage is...
Enemies upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
That's enough. Stay down.
Oh, this poor astrologer. What was he gonna do? I was casting magic from the corner. Really hoped you wouldn't notice me. But you noticed me. Alright, looks like that's the way forward. Nothing to loot, nothing to do. Let's give this wall the old shoe.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main
back.
tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Sneaking. I got stuck up on a hill. Just keep sneaking. You crouch, nobody sees you. That's just science. It's science math. Alright. I was full of cool shit.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Alright, well. Let's friggin' go. Oh boy, that's a lot of them.
Stay down.
The hell is this guy doing?
This may be the moment I was talking about earlier. What have we here? more insects come to be squashed. You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Give a talk, yeah?
Then let's shut him up.
Oh shit! It just keeps going.
That'll help. You feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Oh my god. I tried to parry. I really probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, I forgot to hit the thing.
Too slow. There's a good boy.
Alright. Enough of this.
This time.
Oh man, I must have hit the ability. I didn't mean to.
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Oh, bollocks. He's gonna Kashyyyk.
What does that mean?
Save your pity. Who can now in return? There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Oh shit. Alright. He did it twice. I'll be way up here. Away from you. Uh-oh. He's still coming. He's really hard to get close to.
Not this time. That's better.
There we go. Alright. That was a crazy fight. That was a lot harder than I expected it to be. But we did it. That was well worth the 2,000 gold we got for it. Favor of the Inferno. Oh, actually, I should probably equip that, because I think the ability I have equipped I don't even use anymore.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man.
What the hell does that mean? That's got to be a thing, right? Akashic? Yeah. The irreversible change brought about by a living being's overexposure to ether. Creatures are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may have once had and become suffused with life force, usually manifesting as extreme strength and aggression. Flora can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance, however, such as dominance and bearers, are less likely to turn Akashic.
A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cared.
Alright, give it a big push.
Ah, breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. You said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Probably nothing good, I would guess. And look, I heard about the hurrying, but, you know, there's always time for item collection. There just is. We might need it. That potion, I need it. I need high potions real bad, because I got hurt. Alright, we got...
The miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. What we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
He said we could call it, didn't he? Never mind. If ever there was a reason to hold sticks, an ether flood would be it. Mate, those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Sid, there are items on the other side of that door. I would like them very much. I guess we will go around. Uh-oh.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Sid?
Why, yo? Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
And it all crumbles and we all fall.
Quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
Some opponents will use the ability War Cry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the attack up icon and try to defeat them before they can deal too much damage. To do this.
It's over.
Now you gotta use your War Cry on me. Well, I did take a lot of damage, though. For the record. Those things are actually dangerous, because I only got hit like twice in that fight, and it did, I feel like maybe a quarter of my damage? Health is damage? Two gil. I came all the way over here for 2 gil. A rip off. And found 800 gil just for not sneaking exactly the way Sid told me to. We want to push this minecart? Oh, for a minute I was like, yeah, we got in it. We're doing it. Alright, there was that item on the other side of the door. We finally got it. Oh, uh-oh.
Stay down.
Now that fight, I feel like I handled like a real pro. There are fights where I muddle through, and that fight felt good. That fight felt like I belonged. Oh, we got a big guy with a hammer. Oh, I dashed into him. Alright, we gotta hurry up and kill these guys, because that big guy is gonna be a real problem. There he is. That's him. Ah, I hit the wrong button. on the backswing.
That should keep me on my feet.
No, I didn't mean to fly through it.
It's over.
They're all done. Oh, okay. Sweet. Man, I am just not getting the hammer timings right on this.
This time.
There we go. We got him. Good job, gang. We did it. Loot the place. We need high potions, regular potions. We need potions of every kind. We need to be taken seriously as fighters, as warriors, as people. Alright, let's see here. I guess there's no items in this part of the cave. Maybe there will be items in the next part of the cave. Oh, there's a potion. Alright, we're back up. Maximum on potions. That's good. Let's see here. A great chest. A coral sword. Now, hold on just a second here. Let's take a look at what a coral sword can do for me. As an upgrade across the board here.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out.
See items in the
Another
dark.
crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Oh, it's very crystally as it turns out.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
You gonna be able to make that, Sid, or you gonna get stuck?
Oh, no.
Them again.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
But how could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
I don't know. Only one way to find out. We press on. Go through this door. I like that this section of the game actually feels very Final Fantasy. And I like that this game, as different as it is from other Final Fantasy games, it still has that feeling of a party entering a crazy temple based around crystals, encountering enemies. Like, it's nailing that feel, even though it's a bit different. Oh, we got a healer. Oh man, a lich. That thing beat the crap out of me last time. Oh. Alright, it's fine.
Too slow. This time.
my god, he doesn't stop. Stop hitting me. Oh, jeez.
Not this time.
One of these days, I will not get hit by that stupid spell. Alright, that was rough. That didn't go great. Oh, I forgot I can limit break. I probably should remember that.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
The Guardian, eh? Well, let's see it. It's not like they've given me a big enough space to fight it, whatever it is.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
It looks like a dragon.
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Well, that dodge didn't work. Oh, okay, we flew right into it. And we continued to fly right into it.
Not this time. Too slow.
Look out!
Okay. Hello. Yeah, that's a good question. I do wonder what Scott thinks of this dragon. He probably doesn't like the texture on it, would be my guess. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Not this time.
Wake wins!
Not good. We walked right into it like a big dummy. There we go. That was a big fight. I liked it. It's good. Pretty much out of potions, but... Everybody's very tired now.
Are you alright?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Oh, you know, I could have used that strength tonic. Would probably been nice. I mean, might as well use the high potion. Why not? Be at a decent amount of health. We have no way to heal ourselves at this point, so we just gotta play perfect from this point on.
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Oh, we got a potion now. Alright. Another potion. We got 2 potions. Hell. Put us in combat. What are we even doing now? Three potions. Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work.
Well,
I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here. That's more like it.
Clive, look.
Oh.
What is that?
Oh shit.
Sid!
Ugh.
Freight. I need a freight. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Don't hurt the dog. So is Sid's plan to stop more dominance from being born? No, his plan is to destroy the world crystals, which is what people that are not bearers or dominants use for magic. So he's saying it would be rare because that would be... bearers and dominants would then be the only way to get magic. That's cool as hell. Ugh.
I've been here before.
Typhon has been repelled? Is that Typhon?
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive. Stay down! Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving, one way or another. That's enough. Stay down!
Oh shit.
By the flames.
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
What else can he do?
Yep, you got it out. I was hitting the button. I didn't even realize the cinematic evasion was coming up. I was just ready for it. I was like, well, we're gonna have to evade this. That's not cool, man.
That power isn't yours.
Uh-oh.
But this is mine.
Ah, hell yeah.
I remember now. I had a fire. I had it freed!
Alright, what have we got here? The controls this time. Melee attack, ranged attack, evade, jump. Press triangle after executing a fireball burst, the iconic version of Clive's magic burst, to perform a devastating melee finish known as backdraft. Okay. Use sprint to cover an extended distance. Hold circle to lengthen the sprint duration. Okay, what do we got? Using L while holding circle is an effective method to avoid Typhon's wide-scale attacks. Get the hell out of here, Typhon.
It's done.
Well, alright. I was gonna say it didn't seem very hard, but...
How many more could there be?
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, all right. Couple more transformations and, you know.
As you wish.
I don't know if more arms is what you needed, but... Oh shit. Oh shit. Boy, this demon wall really doing a number on me here. Everything was going so good until the demon wall. Ah, nuts. Okay, that healed me. Get your ass out of the ring. Oh, hell yeah. Don't dodge. Shoot a fireball at him. Get him. Oh yeah, hellfire. Do it. He died. Like that he does full spirit bomb. Uh-oh. Oh no! This is a very Dragon Ball Z fight. We got teleporting, we got lasers, we got spirit bombs. We got rubble clouds. He still got it. Done. Done. This game is wild, man. Absolutely wild. The Breath of Fire. 12 seconds reduction on cooldown is pretty good on that. What do you think of that, Typhon? Why don't you grow another pair of arms?
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
Ooh.
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him...
Oh, shit.
Think again.
Why do you deny your fate, your purpose?
Sid. One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Oh, shit.
Don't do this. The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
I don't want Sid to be out of the game. I like Sid a lot. Denial. So this is how you would waste your will. Perhaps it is time you learned. Your place in this grand scheme.
In ashen grip, let ember glow to kindle flames anew.
Boy, it's really popping off right here in the story.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
Ugh.
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone.
Oh shit. Joshua's been training.
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix.
Oh, his voice is creepy.
Claim our vessel.
And I said no.
He set a trap for you.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
eyes.
Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Man, every time Joshua shows up, something fucking kills him. Meanwhile... Oh no, that's right, the hideaway. Good lord.
He must be here. Must! Fail, Lord Cook again! Find Sid! Or we're all fucking dead! Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do!
Jesus. Okay, good, we got that guy.
Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
Good lord. This game is just like, it goes from like a 3 at the intensity level and then jumps up to like a 10 and then just decides to hold it at a 10 for as long as possible.
Finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
This also feels very Diablo. We've made it to Act 2, the Desert Act.
I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, harmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
5 years later, holy shit, this game is moving.
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned? The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
So now I'm Sid. I think this is the first Final Fantasy where you're Sid. This is great. We just checking off first here.
Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
Jeez.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here. Come on.
He got rid of the tattoo as well.
Go. Summon the others.
The bearers?
Safe.
The Power of Thunder. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Remu's essence. Attuning with Remu not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Thunderstorm, which rains Levin bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Remu's iconic feat, Blind Justice, can be used to launch a barrage of ball lightning at up to 9 targets determined by locking onto them. The lightning will temporarily remain affixed to the target and can be ignited by striking it.
Sid dies here!
Oh, forgot what I was doing.
Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
How many are there?
Titan sends his regards. The main blades! Farewell.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
Oh, you got a cat?
They brought a pet.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
A Republican War Panther. Uh-oh.
Well done, Tom.
Come on. Alright, we got it. No problem. Alf 1969. Good afternoon. Hello, welcome. Alright, we got a lightning shard. Great. So long, Republican War Panther.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Thank you for the biddies. Appreciate it.
All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
That's it. That's all you get. Get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Alright, so we're all the way down here now. We don't have access to any of these spots, which is really curious. I wonder what that exactly means. The hideaway is still where it used to be, roughly. Amongst the unfading remnants of ambitions long forgotten, do Clive and his companions forge a new path to a better tomorrow. Alright, let's go check it out. I feel like there's not going to be any good news. Holy hell. Big lake.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Obelisk. His name's Obelisk. Dog's happy about it, though. Well, it's not quite a cave anymore. Curious, never played a Final Fantasy. Am I okay to start at Remastered 7 for the PCs? I don't own a PlayStation, or look at going back as far as PC editions go. You can start with whatever one interests you. They're all, like, none of them really tie into each other unless they're listed as a direct sequel, so I think Remastered 7 is great. It's very, very good. I think it's a great one to start with.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Again? I seen schoolboys swing harder.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosnus. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Well, Otto survived. Nice bell.
Sid! Staying long this time?
Lucan Lark's Tongue.
Hither yon dance autumn winds atop the rotten pier. Of Sid's return.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not. Molly used the last of the chocobo in the stew.
To marinate yard chocobo. Oh man, they're cooking the shit out of chocobos apparently. Alright, so we got new music. Still got our little orchestra. Orchestration?
Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new
Oh, Charon survived.
And what can I do for you?
Alright, what's been going on the past 5 years? Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time flies.
Yesterday.
I remember, well, she said that part. We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome when Kupka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them, they just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I might.
Now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us. Alright, let's ask about the hideaway.
We won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter, and thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand for me wares.
Drawback.
The constant bloody racket. If it's not Doris and Otto barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away day and night. Still, if a pain in the ear hole's the price I have to pay to be Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime, then I'd say I've got myself a bargain.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Good to know she's still not overly fond of me getting stuff. What do elixirs do? Instantly restores all HP. Oh, those are pretty good. I wonder if we'll encounter them, though. I gotta do something about my gear at some point, but...
Finished, are you?
Goots is alive.
You're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
Back, are ya?
Alright, let's see what old Blackthorn was up to for the past 5 years.
You've forgotten already, because I haven't.
I was right. It was a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. Still, that don't mean I intend on doing it again. Things here ain't too bad, I suppose. I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. Nice. Oh, and the furnace is alright, and all, thanks to old Sid's bellows. The gods only know how I'd keep the coals hot enough out here on the mere without them. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure. I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins, and I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, you give us a shout.
So, what'll it be?
Alright, well we can make a new sword that is a upgrade. We can make the 11 bolt.
Should last you a good while.
So let's go ahead and equip that. So those are upgrades. The reinforcements seem to be upgrades. Getting close with the battle chains too, but even those, not quite.
Fine.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
I will say, like, this is a trend in a lot of video games. It's a little... It doesn't ruin game experiences for me, but it is a little pet peevish that sometimes when games want to have big moments, they'll go for them, like, oh, the hideaway that you were living in got destroyed and totally ransacked. But then miraculously every main character survived it, which seems to be the case here. It's just a bit, like, it's not that I wanted these characters to die, but it makes it feel a little hollow when they're like, oh, look at the terrible thing that happened. Everybody that mattered, you know, it's like the Enterprise blew up and the only survivors were Kirk, Spock, McCoy, Chekhov, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean anything if literally everybody makes it through it.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. And not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
I learned something new. You'll be the first to know. Now off you go.
Alright, let's talk to the Moogle. Moogle voice, activate. You're wondering what this new board behind me is, aren't you? All in good time, my furless friend. All in good time, Kupo. Alright, we're not doing that yet, I guess. Who's Vivian? Do we know Vivian? Vivian new?
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission?
Vivian's new.
I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you. Vivian Ninetails.
Vivian Ninetails is a cool name.
4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Oh, she's a teacher, too.
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well, then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Alright, we got a school lesson we gotta attend to here for a moment.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason, she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Alright, it's a little forced, but a
You were
welcome
born
one.
into inside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Alright, let's find out about Vivian. One would think my role was abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge, that of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And, of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to appoint the storied Ninetales as your tutor only to disregard her expert advice.
I admit,
when I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Kavner, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw amongst my pupils. But nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life, and we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind. I suppose one is wont to uncover that which others would go to great lengths to ensure remained hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to the rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. But instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease of life, as personal tutor to a band of outlaws, no less.
reputable fellowship.
Than anything in the academic world, I assure you.
My beloved homeland.
The crossroads of Alestia, where one only has to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung gutter of the realm. Its mother crystal yields more shards than any other, and its lands even now remain untouched by the blight. It is a blessed country indeed.
It was.
Or at least it was until Sambrek elected to invade and establish a new holy capital upon Twinside's heretofore neutral shores. It pains me to see the land I love so much so changed, and even more to know that I did not predict it. I knew that Emperor Sylvester had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Orflim and the seat of the Holy Empire since its inception seemed too audacious a move even for him.
I do wish our lawsman would consider acquiring some more contemporary volumes. I tire of the classics.
Alright, well, she's a cool new character. I didn't expect to get new characters. I expected to find out which old characters we don't have access to anymore, but everybody is still alive. And now we just get to meet new people. At least we got a real library this time, though. This is good.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready?
Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
You're not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Uh-huh.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Alright, let's check out our digs.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just...
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
What's this up here? A wall of memories. Oh yeah. The oath. What's this? Oh, just a shortcut. Shortcut to out here. Oh, at a treasure chest as well. Goblin coin. Alright, let's see this letter. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
All right. Oh, meanwhile, in the Northern Territories,
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
I don't know. I kind of hoped that destroying the first mother crystal would have done something. Doesn't seem like it did a whole lot.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Martha's missing.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
was gonna say, it'd be a little weird if a new letter showed up, but, you know, we'll check. It doesn't look like we've hit any side missions or anything, so we'll just, you know, we're getting about to stopping time, but I think we'll progress this a little further. We'll get our heading, and then we'll call it there. Alright, what's up, Otto? Tell us about Martha.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alright. Got our quest. Okay, Moogle still says the board is for later. Find the curse breakers. I believe that is a exit, right? Let's see.
Sid?
Who do we talk to? Do we talk to the boatman?
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tet does our lemon tarts.
Man, Tet and lemon tarts, man.
Pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alright. Cock and ball. That's the quest. Get on me. That's just what it's called. Alright. Well. We got everything we need. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the button I'm looking for. Another map. 3 reeds. Looks like we can actually now go to the northern areas again. So you can actually see what's up over there. Alright, well, that seems like a good stopping point before things pick up again. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say... Is that lightning? Oh, no, that's a... Okay, that's the crossing line. I was like, is there lightning in the water? What's going on? Alright, we're gonna call it there. Thank you, everybody, for being with me today as we continue our journey here. This game continues to be, like, the biggest, like, rising to, 11 and then just going nuts game I've ever played. It's insane. Hope you all have a good evening. Hope you all have a good Monday, or if you already had it, hello from, or an afternoon from Australia. Hope you had a good day, and we'll catch y'all later. Bye, everybody.